Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Infinity, and I got this weird thing on my face. They say this is an inhaler. Okay, we'll go with it. How are you guys doing today? It's nighttime, as it always is in this world, so let's have a little nap and we'll talk about what we're gonna do today. Between last episode and this one, I did a little bit of work on the power generation over here. You can look, I actually made 3 more water wheels, sorry, and then I enclosed it so it looks all fancy now. And so now we got all this running, which is pretty cool. I did a little more mining in the nether, and I've actually turned the difficulty down to normal so those stupid things don't spawn, because there was just way too many of them. Ooh, look at all this extra charcoal we got going on here. Fancy. Other than that, I did a couple more things with seeds. We got shimmer leaf seeds here, and they need... Why are these saying they're great wood logs? So if they're up, they're silver wood. If they're sideways, they're great wood. What? It says it needs silver wood logs near it, so I just put some there. Our pumpkins are just about done. We finished mandrake as well. Other than that, I don't think much has changed. I did some more mining and stuff like that. But the plan for today is we're going to get started with a brand new mod, so we don't have to keep running our energy cells back and forth. I got an interesting plan. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started with blood magic. And to get started with blood magic, we need a couple pieces. If we look at altar, we need a couple pieces of stone, right? We need 4 stone, a furnace, 2 gold, and a diamond. So we need 4 stone. We've got a furnace. We need a diamond. We're going to grab a second one just because I know I'll need it. And our gold. Did I bring the gold over? Or did I just run away without bringing it over? Because I just went and got some. What did I do with it? Did I put it in the dust chest, maybe? On accident? Yeah, I did. Whoops. And so now we need a couple gold, so we should be able to just shift collect that in. And there's that. And now we need an orb. A sacrificial orb. So we need 5 glass, gold, and an iron ingot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Iron ingot and a gold. Perfect. We got the achievement, your first prick. Now I'm going to set this over here, and I know this looks like I am just sprawling like crazy. We will get all this built in a nice area at some point. I'm just lazy right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click this. As you can see, our health slightly goes down, but there's a little bit of blood in there. So we're going to have to take our health down. And so now we should have a little bit of blood in there, and we should be able to throw our diamond in here, which will sit here and remove some of the blood. I need to get some kind of regen or something like that, which you can get through Britannia, but it gives you hunger now because of people breaking it and stuff like that. But after a little while, this should use up a decent amount of the blood in the pool here. So you can see we almost ran out there. Need a little more. Come on, let me regen. And this will kill you. Like, if you click that again one more time, it will just straight up kill you. So be careful. And there we go. We have our weak blood orb. So we have to right click this, which binds it to us. And now the way blood magic works is you will store blood in the altar, and then you also have a life essence. So like you have a network of blood as well, which is used in rituals and stuff that we will get into later. But let's see if we can find a quick regen. Is there anything we can do? Regeneration module. Incense stick. That's Botania. So if we look that up, how do we do those? Where's our Botania book? The Lexica Botania. Is it in here? Yeah. So we look up incense. Ooh. So can I just start typing? No, there's a way you can search. There we go. Incense? Brew incenses. Brews can provide all that stuff. They would take a lot of mana. You need an incense plate and a flint and steel to light it. Okay, so we need to do this, and then we got an incense plate there, and we need to do the brews. So if we look up brew, we can do the botanical brewery, which is living rock. We need a block of mana steel and a rune of mana, which is mana steel and a mana pearl. We might be able to pull that off. I think for now what we're gonna do is we're just going to build ourselves a regular brewing stand. Throw that right there. We need glass bottles. How many do we have? We have 2. So let's just make 3 more. Oops. Go fill those up, and we will. Do we have nether wart? We have 1 nether wart. How do we grow this stuff? We need to put it on soul sand with our watering can. Now, can I just place it on soul sand, or do I need crop sticks? Okay, so I do need crop sticks. So I'm just gonna fill these up quick. Should be some crop sticks around here somewhere. Do I have to go all the way over here to get them? All the way over here? Crazy. It looks like our wheat is working a little too well again. I don't have the bell, do I? Oh well, I'll just let the stuff despawn then. Because we just have wheat everywhere. Actually, what we'll do is we'll do this. There. So we got a little bit extra space now. Over there. So we got crop sticks, so let's place down the soul sand. Grab the crop sticks. Put the nether wart in there. Perfect. Just want 1 extra. Come on. Grow for me. Grow for me. I'll be back once this grows. So here's the plan instead. What we're going to do is we're going to throw the bottles in here. We're going to grab one of our blaze rods because you can, come on, you can throw it into the converter thing we got here, and that will give us nether wart, and I set the nether wart to grow over there because it wasn't growing for me. So there we go, we got this. The other thing we're going to need is a gas tier, and how do we get gas tiers again? Gas tiers are, there was a way to do it through, so we can duplicate them there. I thought there was a way to do it through dropping something into, so this isn't working out very well. And regen is a gas tier, is it not? Yes, it is. Cool. Whoops. So we can't do regen potions right now. We'll just have to deal with it. So the other thing we will need is some stone. So I'm gonna go over here. I was smelting up some ores, so we're gonna go check to see just how well these ores are doing. Because I set it up so this was pulverizing, this is smelting, and then everything was getting dropped in here. So we'll just throw that in there. That will make us some stone. We get some yellorium, lead, and all that fun stuff. Now, if somebody's watching that knows a little more about the energistics, what is this called? Immersive engineering. Does 6 water wheels, is that too much power for one LV wire? Because that's what I've got it linked up to right now. I'm not sure, and there's no numbers in the books. I could do a little research and find out, but I was just wondering if anybody knew that was hanging around. So we're going to grab 6. We need... because we're looking at making runes, because we want to get to a tier 2 altar. So we need 6 stone, and then 2 blank slates, and blank slates are just stone in there. So 6 will be enough for now. We can let that stuff just do its thing. And we'll just do that. That should be enough for 1 at least. And do I still have this? What is the regen flower? If we go at functional flora, fallen canade. Interestingly enough, blood mages have been known to place odd hexes on their altars, which cause this flower to malfunction. It's kind of funny. So we need a rune of spring, which is a rune of water, a rune of fire, mana powder. Ooh. Okay, so there's one. I'm just wondering, if we place it like over there, will it give me hunger, or can I just, you know, run back and forth? Go over there, heal up, and then run over here. Okay, so there's 2, and we'll just make our first... I'm trying to show you how to make these, because I'll probably just do the rest of this off camera at some other point. So, we have to head back over here. I probably should get a crafting table out there. So we'll do that quick. Use up this random wood to make our crafting table. But we'll use this one because we're here. Put the weak blood orb in the middle, these on either side, and there is our first blood rune. Now to get to a tier 2 altar, which unlocks some new stuff, you have to place these runes all the way around. All the way around this thing. So I'm just going to call it that for blood magic today. We got a bunch done, but we're going to work on something a little different involving power generation. We did find some steel. I don't know whether it was last episode or the episode before. It was one of those. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our... we got 6 bottles in here. Ooh. We're going to take our 8 bottles. Going to grab 8 bottles of creative soda oil. Oh, they're there. I was like, well, where did they go? And then we're going to take wood. We go all the way around with 8 bottles in the middle, and we got 64 treated wood planks because we are working towards a windmill. I want to make a windmill. So we get treated wood planks and treated sticks. What do we got left over for that from before? We get treated sticks anywhere? We got 3 treated sticks, and I think we got a couple wood planks in here too. 16, yeah. So we need to make... how many of these do we need to make? Need to make 8. And so that would require 8 times 4, and then 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. We'll make 8 of those. Perfect. And now we got these, and we need tough fabric, which is a bunch of industrial hemp, which we have 10 of in here. And if we don't have any more out here, we can grow some real quick, because 10, 10, 10 seeds, right? Do we get any around? I know we have this. We do not, so let's go grab some crop sticks. I'm gonna start growing a lot of this stuff. Probably should have placed it over there instead of soybeans, but hey, where's the fun in doing things right the first time? There's no fun in that. But we can just easily do this. And by doing this, this will also help us get our farm ready for when we do get it that much faster, because we'll have a bunch of different seeds. So we can quickly grow this stuff up, I think. Come on. Don't make a fool out of me. Okay, so I'm just going to grab these two here, because that's going to be a lot of hemp. Yeah, we get 15, or we get 5? No, we should have got more than 5. Yeah, we got 8 from that, 4 each. And so now, if we watering can this spot, it should hit all 3, I believe. Seems to be hitting all of them. Just cool. Alright, make sure that one's moved on a little bit so we can, you know, maintain progress there. We'll grab all of our hemp again. And there we go. We got 30 now. It's not going to be enough, but we're going to get started on it anyways. We need sticks. We got 2 sticks there. We got no sticks in there. We got 13 sticks in here. So we have to put a stick in the middle, and then that around the outside, and we need 4 per. That's going to be a lot of hemp that we need. So let's go grab a little more. I'll be back. I'm just going to sit here farming it. So I'll be back when we have a bunch of hemp. Alright, so we have enough tough fabric now. Managed to farm a bunch of it out of there. Just walking back and forth with my watering can. And next item we need is we need a steel ingot. And now we just take this random bunch of torches and we put it back. And then we grab our steel ingot, surround it with these, and we have an improved windmill. Yes, I know we just skipped over the regular windmill. I don't really care. Cuss, why would you go for a regular windmill if you could get an improved one? Just gonna try and clean up my inventory a little bit here so we don't have everything with us. But what we do need is we're going to need some kind of building material. So let's use these wooden planks because they've been around for a long time. We will need LV wire coils. We will need LV wire connectors. Let's see if we can get, we need a kinetic dynamo again. Kinetic. Which is copper wire coil, redstone, and iron ingots. And so we need a bunch of copper wire coils. We need some more sticks, which I don't have any more of. So we're gonna have to make some more sticks. Copper wire coil is like that around an iron ingot, maybe. Yeah, look at me learning this mod. Kinetic dynamo, 3 iron ingots, 2 redstone. 3 iron ingots, 2 redstone. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. We have a kinetic dynamo to go with our windmill. We need LV wire connectors though. And what do those require? Hardened clay and 3 copper. Do we have any more hardened clay around? Or at least any more clay? We have 1 clay there. Any clay over here? Yeah. Can you combine these into clay blocks? Yes, you can. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 4. Let's make. Because you need 4 per, and I already have 2, so there we go. We got 6. We'll do 8. Cook those in there. Throw our clay back over there. Get these random armors here. And throw our blood magic stuff in there. Keep this stuff on us. Don't need our Lexico Botania right now. You can throw these away. Throw that away. Don't need the glass bottles or the bucket really. And I want to take that rotten flesh that I threw in there and throw it in the right spot. Perfect. So there's our first set. We need 6 in total. So we'll just do this. Boom. Oh, that gives us 8. Okay, so we aren't really pressed for these at all. So we've got our jetpack. Let's go build ourselves a windmill. We might need more blocks though. So where's my chisel at so we can make this look fancy? Chisel. 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 None in here. Maybe it's in here. Yep, it's in here. So we will stop that. Do this. We'll grab more of these. So we're going to put it up off of the top of that tower because windmills get more power the higher they are, and this is already a really high tower, so why not, right? If I can get up there. I have a jetpack, but I kind of want to save that for later, but this is starting to annoy me, so let's just use a jetpack. So this is going to be our new windmill tower. And now we can take the jetpack off so we're not wasting it. And we're just going to tower up until we hit probably 200. Does that sound like a good number? Give me a lot of blocks. Look at that world. So pretty. We really haven't done much to it yet. We're going to though. This is gonna look crazy after a little while. Hopefully. We'll see how well I do the whole building thing. I'm not very good at it, so. Okay, so 196, 190, 200. Okay, so we're gonna now we're gonna attach our jetpack just in case. I don't want to fall. We will put oak wood planks there. I forgot the engineer's hammer, which sucks. But we might be able to work this still if I place this like this. Then, like, I want to place the windmill on this side, but frig. Okay, so since we're down here and there's a creeper looking to blow up our stuff, let's go grab that hammer. Pull this off. Grab our glider. Take this guy out quick so he doesn't annoy me all night. It's always nighttime in this map. Always. So I'll just grab the hammer and I'll meet you guys back on top of that big... Alright, so that was plain annoying. I had to make a bunch more wire and I had to make a bunch more other stuff, but I've got it linked. It goes down the pole, it goes down here and all the way over here. Looks kind of sloppy. I will clean it up at some point. I might just move it so it's right above here and it comes straight down. That wouldn't be terrible. Now what I want to do is get rid of this guy. We're gonna pop this off for now. Just so that we have the one connection. This is completely full. I partially drained this in the nether at our quarry, and now we're going to switch this to input, and that's quite a good input. Now this isn't going to be, that's straight 800 arithmetic. So we've drained a chunk of it out of there, so I just want to see how fast does this come back in. It's not ridiculously fast, but if we throw in this guy again, yeah, let's connect connectors to connectors so we can have connectors while we connect. I don't know what's happening with the lag right now. It's just like, yeah, welcome back to another episode of lag. Now we're getting some serious input. So with those combined, I feel like that's, yeah, my inventory is full. I feel like that's a pretty good power system for over here, and that will maintain our machines. Looks pretty sloppy. We'll fly up just as we're ending the episode until we can see this wonderful windmill spinning. Looks like it's spinning pretty quick, or at least it was before. There's our windmill. Sorry about that sound. And that's gonna be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like and let me know what you think of this this whole series in general. Let's see if we can swap out to our hang glider so we can just float. I don't even have to press any buttons anymore. So this is our world that we're in. It's a little bit of a long episode, but I hope you don't mind. And that's gonna be it for today, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will catch you next week for another episode of Infinity, where we work on some other crazy random projects. Alright guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.